Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com. Welcome to Be Healing. I'm a psychic and I connect in with your higher self. So, your higher self, your inner self, your spirit, your soul, whatever you want to call it, to pass on messages to you and answer your questions so that you can get in alignment, so that you can manifest your best life and get on your life path. And so, this is the weekly read for all signs for the week of the 20th to the 26th of January 2020. Let's have a look what energies we have for this week. Great. This week is all about getting centered in ourselves. Cards out are criticism and trust myself. And so this is about really getting clear in yourself. It's about not listening to the noise of the outside world. It's about concerning yourself with yourself and your own life. Not concerning yourself with things that you can't control. So maybe things going on in your country or in the world, things that you just are just not under your control. It's about trusting yourself to manage your own life. We've got to be the change that we want in the world. That means that we only have jurisdiction over our own lives. We can only change ourselves. We can only change our own lives. And in doing that, we change the world around us. And so it's not about looking outside of yourself, criticizing something in the world and then going to change that. That's not the way you change the world. The way you change the world is by changing yourself first and changing your life first. And so this is saying, don't be critical of the world and don't be critical of yourself either. You're not something to be fixed. You're not something that's wrong to be fixed. That's not what this inner work is about. It's not about fixing you because you're broken. It's about growing into more of yourself, knowing yourself more, getting on your path. It's that growth. And this is asking you this week to trust yourself in that. Trust yourself on your own path. It's like saying, mind your own business, stay in your own lane, be your own advocate, be focused on your own life. Trust yourself in that because your higher self is guiding you the whole way. And so very much a week to be very focused on yourself. Not in a selfish kind of way, although it can seem like that, and maybe some of you need to do that too, is be more selfish and not let other people's opinions of what's going on in the world or what's going on in your town or what's going on next door, not letting that stuff affect you and staying focused on your own path, to do anything great in the world, to create a great life for yourself. You need to be really focused on yourself, really focused on what it is that you want to create in your life. And this is the week to get really focused on that too. We're laying the foundations at the moment, those inner foundations for moving forward on our life path. Right, so what are our lessons and challenges for this week? We've got romance and touch. Again, this is about distractions and criticism and stuff. It's about getting involved with other people, which takes you off track from your own life. And we can do that so much with our romantic relationships. There can be a huge distraction, right? And so let romantic relationships, in fact, let any kind of relationship in your life uplift you. And if it's not uplifting you, get focused back on yourself again. Again, it's a similar kind of guidance that we've got here. It's like, don't let romantic relationships take you into that criticism thing or distract you. Trust yourself instead. Concern yourself with your own life. And so just be wary of that, because that's our lessons and challenges for this week, that romance can kind of take us over, can distract us from focusing on our life path, distract us from focusing on the changes that we want in our lives. What should our focus be on for our highest good this week? Right. Yeah, important guidance. Our focus should be on our brilliance and letting go of the old story. So if you've been telling yourself a story about how your life is, how it's not going right for you, how you don't have what you need to be able to do this next thing, that kind of stuff, it's just a story, right? And the universe can't get past that. The universe, we are the creators in our lives. Our creative superpowers are our thoughts and our feelings, what we are focused on, and our emotions. Those two together are our superpowers. It's how we create our lives. And so if you're using this old story, if you're telling the same story over and over again, I don't have this and I don't have that and I don't have what it takes and I'm not good enough, that kind of thing. You're not focusing on your brilliance and what you do have and what you can do. And so this week, don't focus on that old story, that old disempowering story, that story that you can't have what you want, that story that you're not good enough, that the world isn't right, all of that stuff. And focus on what is brilliant in your life, what's brilliant about you, what you want to do in your life, what would be brilliant for you to create in your life, what would be a brilliant life for you. Focus on that stuff, and that's going to move you forward. Again, I've just glanced at that trust myself card. The energies for this week, it's really trusting yourself. Trusting that the vision that you've got for yourself as well is right for you too. That idea of your life, the things that you want in the world, that brilliant stuff that you want, it is right for you. So you can trust that. You can. Awesome. Any more guidance for today? We've got create and gratitude. So this is about really getting into your creative power this week. Getting your focus straight on what you want and having gratitude for everything that's brought you to this point. You know, every little carrot that's been dangled in front of you to show you what it is that you want in your life, to show you, you know, it's like our life stories are this, it's like a big story, you know, a big life story, and it's all leading us to where we want to go. It's like every bit of information that you've picked up along the way, good and bad, is leading you forward on this life path. And so be grateful about everything that has led you to where you are right now, the good and the bad, and have gratitude for it all, so then you can create with that focus and feeling good about yourself with your thoughts and emotions. There we go. So a powerful week this week for getting on track. I hope you have an amazing week. Thank you for watching. If you like this, please click like and subscribe to my channel and comment on it. I love hearing from you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.